Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of Telangana State Yoga Jayana Parishad and Department of Ayush for training session on Common Yoga Protocol and awareness program on COVID-19, its prevention, mitigation, and rehabilitation through naturopathy and yoga therapies. Today's awareness program is on Yoga Nidra. Initially, we'll start the program with training session on Common Yoga Protocol, and at the end of the session, we'll have awareness program on Yoga Nidra. I request all the sadhakas to follow our treatment modalities as a part of awareness program as an adjuvant treatment, in addition to the ICMR prescribed treatment protocols. So now I request our yoga gurus Neelima and Girish to start the session with a prayer.
सङ्गचत्वं संवधत्वं संवो मनांसि जानताम् देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानाना उपासते सञ्जानाना उपासते संजानाना upasate. Do the palming. Keep on your eyes. Slowly open the eyes. Please get up, stand up. Get ready for the Sukshma Vyayama, Micro Yoga. Beginning with neck exercise. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Now rotate 3 times clockwise. While moving upwards, inhale, and while coming down, exhale clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder movement. Both the hands straight, shoulder level, palms facing upwards. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Both the hand side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Now rotate the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, Relax slowly down. This is the neck exercise and the shoulder movements. Now get ready for the trunk rotation. Both the hands straight. This is known as the Kati Chakrasana. The meaning of Kati is both one is the west portion and another one is the spine. Now initially for spine, now we are twisting the shoulders. Exhale right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center, exhale right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center. Now waist movement, right, inhale center, exhale left, breathe in center, breathe out right, breathe in center, breathe out left, breathe in center. Relax. Now get ready for knee movement. Both the hands shoulder level to strengthen the knees. Remember that in this posture, spine should be straight. It's like a chair. Gradually exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, relax. Now get ready for standing posture. Get ready for Tadasana between two feet, just half feet gap. It's for balancing. Both the hands sideways, palms facing upwards, gradually out. This is the Tadasana. It's like a palm tree. It strengthens the spine, neck, calf muscles, thighs, slowly, gradually down. Once again, repeat it. Tadasana, slowly up. It relieves the anger, tension, stress. It will increase the concentration. Slowly sides, down. Now once again, up. A variation in the Tadasana. Interlock the hands. Stretch the body completely up and come on toes. Lift your heels up. Lift the body completely upwards. Gradually down, heels down, hands down. Once again, repeat the same Kriya, Tadasana, balance on toes. Slowly down, relax, gradually down. Now get ready for another beautiful asana after the Tadasana, Vrikshasana. Vriksho Rakshiti Rakshitaha. Now raise the right leg up. It's a balancing asana and beautiful asana for concentration. To increase the concentration, try to touch your right heel to the perineum root chakra, that is known as the Muladhara chakra. Vrikshasana, it strengthens the thigh, cuff muscle, west portion, spine. shoulders. It will increase the concentration. Slowly, hands sides, down. Release the right leg. Similarly, left leg up. Touch the left heel to the perineum, Muladhara root chakra, and balance on right leg. Select a point in front of you and focus on that particular point only so that your thoughts, disturbances, all will vanish. Vrikshasana. Slowly, hand sides, down. Release the leg. Now get ready for the another beautiful asana known as the Pada Hastasana. Pada means feet, Hasta means hands. Pada Hastasana. Now both the hands up. Now gradually bend forward. Remember that those who are having hypertension, those who are having back pain, those who are having cardiac problem, and those who are suffering with vertigo problem, please avoid the Pada Hastasana. Catch the big toe. This is the preparatory posture for the Pada Hastasana. Then gradually once again up, inhale, don't give the jerks. Now exhale and forward. Once again, both the hands up. Now both the palms beside our feet. Knees tight, touch your head to the knees. This is the posture of Pada Hastasana. It strengthens the calf muscles, thighs, waist portion, hip region, as well as total spine. Slowly up. Relax. Now for the Pada Hastasana, a compensative posture is Ardha Chakrasana. Both the hands on waist portion and gradually bend backward. It strengthens the spine and waist portion. In Padahastasana, we are completely bent forward bending in the Padahastasana posture to any to avoid any jerks in the Padahastasana. It's a compensative posture is Ardha Chakrasana. Relax. Once again, inhale back Ardha Chakrasana or Ardha Chandrasana. This is the half circle posture. Remember that those who are suffering with vertigo problem, please avoid the Ardha Chandrasana. Relax, relax, Samastiti, and get ready for Trikonasana. Now we're going to perform the Trikonasana between 2 feet, 3 feet gap. Now turn your right feet towards the right side, right toes pointing right side, and both the hands shoulder level. And remember that while practicing the Trikonasana, it is side bending only, don't bend forward. Sidewise, gradually right side, and your right hand to left hand, it should be straight 90 degrees. Trikonasana reduces the excess fat and the waist portion and the stomach region and the sides. It strengthens the thighs and calf muscles. Gradually, slowly up. Now take your right feet in the original position and twist to the left feet, left side, and same left hand should come near the left feet and look at right palm. Now from bottom to top, from left feet to right palm should be straight 90 degrees. Three kona, three angles are there in this. Trikonasana. It stretches the thighs and calf muscles. Center. Now left feet in original position. Once again repeat the Trikonasana. Right toes pointing right side. Right hand completely right side. And look at left palm. Inhale, center. Then left toes pointing left side. Exhale. Now gradually inhale up, left toes pointing front, relax. Hands down, relax. The standing asanas, Tadasana, Vrikshasana, Padahastasana, and Trikonasana. Now get ready for the Bhadrasana, the sitting posture. Bhadra means stable. Bhadrasana. Before going to do the Bhadrasana, Dandasthiti, now fold the right leg, then left leg. Now expansion of the chest and lungs in this posture. Steady posture. Nischala Sthiti. No movement in your posture. This is called the Sthira. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Inhale and expansion of the chest and lungs and stomach. Exhale completely. Again inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, relax. Now again both the legs straight and gradually come for the next posture, Vajrasana. It's diamond. Vajra means diamond. Asana Sthiti, Vajrasana. In the asanas, it is known as it is the place of Vajra. It strengthens the spine. It relieves all the problems. It activates the chakras. It strengthens the spine. It will increase the concentration. It will increase the blood circulation. Vajrasana. But remember that those who are having knee pain, please avoid the Vajrasana. Now get ready for Ardha Ustrasana. Sidewise pose. Come to the sidewise. Sit on heels. This is the posture of Vajrasana. Now gradually keep both the palms on your waist portion, slightly up and little bit bend back. Release your head back. This is called the Ardha Ustrasana, half camel posture. Slowly down. Once again, repeat the Ardha Ustrasana up, bend back. Remember that those who are suffering with vertigo problem, hypertension, please avoid the Ardha Ustrasana. Slowly down. Now get ready for Purna Ustrasana. Again up, Both the hands up. Gradually take the right hand back. It covers the right heel. Left hand back. Now completely overlap the feet. Cover the feet with both the palms. This is the posture of the Purna Ustrasana, camel posture. It prevents the thyroid problem, tonsils problem, vocal cord problem, snoring problem, even for corona. Relax. Come to the original position. Once again, up. Purna Ustrasana. Complete your palms should cover the feet. Remember that those who are having knee pains, please avoid the Ustrasana. You may sit on chair and then bend back as much as possible. Slowly down. Relax. Now come for the next beautiful asana, Shashankasana. Shashakasana. Shashaka means rabbit. Shashanka means moon. Shashakasana. Knees apart, toes together. Both the hands up. Gradually exhale and keep both the palms on floor and slide. Touch your chin to the floor. It strengthens the spine. Slowly up. Once again, repeat that Shashakasana. Slowly down. Slide it. Touch the chin. Gradually up. Remember that those who are having lower back pain, avoid this. Now get ready for another beautiful asana known as the Uttana Mandukasana. Uttana means raising, Manduka means frog. When a frog will raise its hands up and it is looking towards the up sky, how the posture that is the similar posture Uttana Mandukasana. Now both the hands up, keep on your shoulder level back, rest on back completely, and deep inhalation, expansion of the chest and lungs. Look straight, Uttana Mandukasana posture. It strengthens the abdomen and as well as spine. It prevents spondylitis, neck related problems. Slowly down, hands down, legs together, knees together. Relax, relax. Relax in Dandasthiti. Both the legs straight, Dandasthiti. This is called the Dandasthiti. While sitting postures we are practicing, we can rest in this posture. This is called the Dandasthiti. Now get ready for the Vakrasana. Vakra means cross. The sthiti which is in a cross posture that is called the Vakrasana. Fold the right leg and right hand back and left hand up. Keep beside of right leg. Now exhale and look back. Inhale front, exhale back. Inhale front, exhale back. Exhale back. Inhale front, relax. Release the left hand, right leg. Now fold the left leg Left hand back with right hand. Press your left knee with right elbow and rest your right palm on floor and look at left side back. Vakrasana. It strengthens the spine. It regulates, it controls the diabetes and it releases the apana vayu. Inhale front, exhale back. Inhale front, exhale back. This is the best asana for diabetes. Inhale front, relax. Release the right hand, left leg, relax. Relax in Shavasana. Shavasana. Relax between 2 feet, 1.5 feet gap between your waist portion and palms, 12 inches gap. Relax. Now get ready for the Makarasana. Legs together, raise the right hand up, turn to the right side, coming to the Makarasana. Crocodile posture. Makara means crocodile. Toes outside, heel inside, between 2 feet, 1.5 feet gap. Makarasana. Now get ready for the best asanas. One of the best asanas is the beautiful asana is Sarala Bhujangasana. Now both the palms beside of face, legs together. Now raise the head and chest up, elbow to shoulder it should be straight. Sarala Bhujangasana strengthens the spine, lower back, especially L4, L5 tailbone. It strengthens the lower back and relieves the back pain. Slowly down. Once again, up, slowly down. This is called the Sarala Bhujangasana. Now we are going to do the Bhujangasana. Up, up to the navel region. Don't touch your navel region, Nabhisthana to the floor, and don't lift the waist portion up. It strengthens total spine. And in this posture, please concentrate between two eyebrows, Ajna Chakra, that is known as the Bhrukuti. Slowly down. Once again, up, Bhujangasana. Slowly down. Relax in Makarasana. Sarada Bhujangasana and Bhujangasana, these are compulsory asanas for the back pain. Those who are suffering with back pain, at least you do practice these two postures, asanas, Sarada Bhujangasana, Bhujangasana. Now get ready for another beautiful asana. Legs together, both the palms down the thighs. This is known as the Shalabhasana. Now remember that those who are having sciatica problem, they can perform the Ardha Shalabhasana and Purna Shalabhasana. But those who are suffering with hypertension, cardiac problem, as well as hernia problems, or and undergone any surgery, after the 3 months of the surgery only, you can perform the Shalabhasan, Purna Shalabhasan. Now we are practicing the Ardha Shalabhasan. Raise the right leg up, slowly down. Left leg up, slowly down. Again, right leg up, down. Left leg up, down. If you are suffering with hypertension or any cardiac problem, please practice the Ardha Shalabhasana only. Don't go for the Purna Shalabhasana. Now Purna Shalabhasana. Both the legs up. This is the posture of Purna Shalabhasana. It's like in grass bound. Slowly down. Once again up. Slowly down. Relax. Purna Shalabhasana. Relax in Makarasana. Legs together. Gradually turn aside and come into the lie down on back. Mak Shavasana. Shrame Jaye iti Shavasane. Now get ready for the beautiful posture. It helps a lot in the waist portion to strengthen the waist portion and back pain. To release the back pain, the beautiful asana is Setu Bandhasana. Hold both the legs, right leg, then left leg. Catch the ankles. Now lift the waist portion up. This is the posture of Setu Bandhasana. Setu means bridge. It strengthens the waist portion, calf muscles, spine. It relieves the back pain. It relieves the cramps in the thighs and calf muscles. Slowly down. Once again, up, slowly down. Relax. Relax in Shavasana. Now get ready for another beautiful asana. Uttana Padasana. Uttana means raise. Pada means weight. Raising the legs. In this, remember that those who are suffering with back pain, hypertension, cardiac problem, they should not raise both the legs at a time. Now initially we'll practice the Ekapada Uttanasana. Raise the right leg 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Then left leg 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Repeat it once again. Right leg 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Left leg 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Now get ready for Ardha Halasana. Ardha means half. Ardha Halasana. Both the legs 30 degrees. Remember that those who are having back pain don't raise both the legs 60, 90. This is the posture of Ardha Halasana. This is the preparatory posture for the Halasana. It strengthens your calf muscles, thighs, and waist portion. If you will practice regularly 90 degrees of both the legs, and you just focus on the toes only, look towards the toes. It strengthens the spine also. Gradually 60, 30, down, relax. Ardha Halasana. Now get ready for the beautiful posture. Legs together. This is the best asana. This is named Pavana Muktasana. Pavan means wind. Mukta means release. Wind releasing posture. Asana, both the legs 45 degrees. Fold them. Keep the thighs. Take both the thighs on stomach. And with both the hands press them. Remember that those who are suffering with vertigo problem, shoulder pain, neck pain, spondylitis, please don't raise the head. The remaining persons gradually raise the head up. Touch your forehead, head to the knees. Purna Pavana Muktasana. Slowly head back, legs straight 45 degrees, down. Once again, repeat it. Both the legs 45 degrees, hold them, press them, touch the forehead to the knees. Purna Pavana Muktasana. The best asana to release the apana vayu as well as strengthen the spine. Head back, legs straight, relax, relax, relax in Shavasana. Now get ready for the sitting postures and get ready for the pranayama. Legs together, press the right hand up, turn to the right side, fold the legs up to the knees, gradually coming to the sitting posture, Padmasan, Siddhasan, Sukhasan, Vajrasan, any one meditative posture. Now get ready for Shuddhikaran Kriya known as the Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is the Shuddhikaran Kriya along with Pranayama. In this posture, in this pranayama, in this kriya, only exhalation. Once we will inhale completely and forceful exhalations 20 times, like that 3 sets. Those who are senior sadhakas, they can continue up to 60 strokes. But those who are beginners, just 20 strokes. Take a deep breath. Come on, start. Relax. Once again, take a deep breath. Relax. Once again, take a deep breath. Relax. This is known as the Kapala Bhati. Bhati means enlightenment, Prakash mein. Now get ready for another beautiful pranayama. This pranayama you can practice anytime. This is known as the Anuloma Viloma Pranayama or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Left hand in Chin Mudra, right hand in Nasagra Mudra, index finger and middle finger projected folded, thumb on the right nostril, little finger on the left nostril, spine straight. Now close the right nostril, lift in, right out, inhale through right, exhale through left. Continuation. Left in, right in, left out. It activates the Chandra Nadi, Surya Nadi, and get activated to the Sushumna Nadi. Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. Right nostril known as the Surya Nadi, left nostril is known as the Chandra Nadi. Left is Ida, right is Pingala. The middle one is called the Sushumna. To awaken the Sushumna Nadi, to awaken the chakras, is the beautiful practice of yoga sadhana, Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. The beginners 1:1 ratio and the seniors 1:2 ratio. Relax. Slowly lift out. Relax. Now get ready for another beautiful pranayama known as the Sitali Pranayama. In summer it is compulsory. Sitali Sitakarini pranayamas and those who are getting the mouth ulcer, excess of heat in the body, for them it's compulsory. Sitali pranayama. Fold your tongue like a straw and inhale through mouth only. And while inhaling, a gentle sound from the throat also. Synchronize the throat. This is called the Jalandhar. Now gradually exhale through nostril. Again, fold the tongue. Inhale. Synchronize the throat. Jalandhar. Slowly exhale. Once again, repeat it. Inhale. Slowly exhale through nostril. Relax. This is known as the Sitali Pranayama. It gives the cooling effect to the body and the mind. It relaxes the mind. It cools the mind, anger, stress, depression. Relax. Now get ready for another beautiful pranayama to cleanse the thoughts, the disturbances in the mind, conscious, unconscious, superconscious mind. To make perfect the mind activities. Brahmari pranayama, Shanmukhi mudra, index finger on the eyes, middle finger on nostril, ring finger down the nostril, little finger down the lips. Take a deep breath and close the ears and make like a bee sound 3 times. Relax, 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 relax in dhyana sthiti. In meditation, every part, every nerve will activate. Awareness of the sensations from toes to the midpoint of the head, Brahmarandra. Initially, meditation practice with the help of a chanting, then gradually stop the chanting and focus on your heart. Try to listen the heartbeats, lub dub lub dub lub dub. You practice the meditation daily. One can practice the meditation according to their age group. In meditation, we can focus on heartbeats, the vibrations of the heart, or we can observe, witness the breath, the inhalation and exhalation, Soham Kriya, or we can focus on forehead, Ajna Chakra. Now we are going to perform a beautiful session known as the Yoga Nidra, a deep relaxation from all the elements, physical elements and mental elements, to get rid from all the problems, to get freshness and a new journey that is known as the Yoga Nidra, deep relaxation session. Now rub the palms, do the palming, gently keep both the palms on the eyes, gradually open the eyes, release the legs, come into the Shavasana posture, gradually release the legs, turn side and relax in Shavasana. Shrame Jaye iti Shavasane. Relax. Shavasana itself relaxing posture. Shava means dead body. Asan means yoga nidra. Shavasana means awareness of the sensations in our body from bottom to top, top to bottom, and awakening the chakras, observing the each and every part, total nerve system. The Yoga Shastra tells that 72 crores, 72 lakhs, 72,201 nerves are there in our body. 144 chakras are located. Among them, seven chakras are important. For cleansing the chakras without any elements, without any medicine, self-curing method is Yoga Nidra. It's one of the part of naturopathy, yoga sadhana. Release your body's each and every part. Relax to the floor. Release completely. Don't force to anybody, any part of the body. Don't strain your body. Just release each and every part. Between 2 feet, 1.5 feet gap. Between your waist portion and palms, 12 inches gap. Palms facing upwards. Don't tighten your breath and body. Free, comfort posture. Now do the Sankalpa for the Yoga Nidra. What you are expecting from the nature, from the Panchabhutas, the health or the peaceness, peaceness of the mind, healthy body, healthy mind. We are practicing the Yoga Nidra. Take the Sankalpa that I want to become perfect. Please help me. Give me the energy. Ask from the nature. Let's begin the Yoga Nidra for Sankalpa Purti. Take a deep breath and just which part I will pronounce, which part I will locate. Please try to see that part consciously, unconsciously. You can able to see that particular part like in a mirror. Your total body you are watching in a mirror, and right now you are observing and you are watching your right feet, toes, big toe, second one, middle one, third one, fourth one, complete toes, right feet, right heel, right ankle, right cuff muscle, right knee, right thigh, right hip region, complete right leg. Go through each and every part of the right leg. If you are feeling any uneasiness in your right leg, please once again focus that particular part, identify that location, and take a deep breath and send there. Everything is nothing but you are giving the prana shakti energy to that particular part. In which part the energy will not supply, that part pain or uneasiness in that particular part. Now we are supplying the energy to each and every part. Now slowly take a deep breath and visualize the left feet, fill in left feet, left toe, big toe, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, complete toes, heel region, left feet, left ankle, left cuff muscle, left knee, left thigh, hip region, both the legs lightly. Still, if you are having any uneasiness in both the legs, take a deep breath and locate that particular point and feel there like a balloon. Now fill in your abdomen portion, your hip region and thighs, the Visarjika avayavas, the Janenendriyas, the anus, Muladhara chakra, root chakra. Supply the energy to the root chakra to start its work, to rotate, to generate a power. Now your waist portion is like an oval shape. It's like a circle, like tube, a water pipe or a tube, vehicle's tube. When the air is less, it is little bit compressed in a particular different parts. When you will fill it completely with air, it will like this in our waist portion also little bit uneasiness so that to cleanse that to make the waist portion perfect. Take a deep breath, fill in your waist portion like a tube, clockwise rotation of the air. Imagine that it is a tube and you are filling air into that one clockwise. Observe total circle and once observe anti-clockwise. Rotate the air in that particular tube. It will bulge. It will blow. Now come towards the stomach region. Now we cleanse the Mooladhara chakra and waist portion Swadhisthana chakra. Now we are cleansing the Manipuraka chakra, stomach region, the disorders which are related to the stomach and the back. Fill the pranavayu. Take a deep breath and fill in your stomach all the disorders, constipation, indigestion, acidity, gas problem, ulcer, appendicitis, hernia, any problem, just focus on that particular part where you are feeling uneasy and send the prana vayu. This is only the medicine, oxygen to the particular part. Fill it. It will cleanse that particular parts. Whatever it may be the difficulty in that particular part, it will vanish. Come towards the lungs, chest, cleanse the lungs, cleanse the breast portion, deep inhalation, breast pain, chest pain, lungs infections, all will vanish. Just supply the prana vayu there and focus on your heart. The heart is how you will fold your fingers, the punch, the mudra, likely that much it's a shape, how the heart is pumping, how the four valves are functioning. Listen the heartbeats, see the vibrations of the heart. You you already grasped it. You observed in the theaters the heartbeat. Once the heartbeat on a screen, it's completely red color blood, and the heart is pumping. It is giving the sound lub dub lub dub lub dub. That vibration. Try to listen the vibration. Listen the ticking sound. Observe the vibrations of the heart. Now you are doing the internal journey. You are cleansing each and every part of the body. Now slowly come towards the spine back. The spinal cord is like a mantradanda akruti. Its akruti is mantradanda, a meditating posture stick. The spinal cord, oval shaped arrangement it is. like small, small balls, pebbles. The equal distance, equal gapping it is. When the gap will decrease between two that postures or when the gap is increased or that the particular stage it is dislocated from its posture right or left, then we will get the back pain. Now we are supplying, we are sending, we are applying the prana shakti we are sending to the spinal cord so that by the pass of this prana vayu through each and every that oval shaped arrangement 32 ball shaped total spine, it will become strengthened and it will come to original position and all the back problems, backache, spinal problems all will vanish. Now observe the right side of the spine from west portion to the shoulder, left side of the spine from west portion to the shoulder, from both the sides, a flow in an ascending order from west portion to the neck. Slowly cool wind. Morning, early morning in the Brahma Muhurta, if you will walk in outside or if you are walking, if you are in Kashmir valley, how the coolness, how the pleasantness like that, the cool wind is coming and touching to your body. Feel the cool and pleasant sensation in your total back. Relaxing, relax your spine, relax your back, relax your stomach, relax your ribs, relax your lungs, relax the breast, relax the heart. Now come towards the right palm. Fill the pranavayu into your right hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, right hand's wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder. Fill in complete right hand. Now come towards the left palm, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, right palm, right hand's wrist portion, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, right and left, both the hands and both the shoulders. Relax your shoulders, relax the neck. Take a deep breath, fill the pranavayu into your neck, throat region, chin, cheeks. Observe the ears. Send the pranavayu into your ears, right ear, left ear. Observe the ears. See, observe the vibrations of the eardrum, tympanum. How the sound frequency is coming on your ears. It is falling on your eardrum. Like that, the eardrums are vibrating. Observe the vibrations of the eardrum. Listen the tiny sound, each and every particular sound. Fill the pranavaya into mouth to get rid from the all the disorders of the mouth and teeth. Observe the nostrils, both the nostril right and left. Observe the walls of the nostrils, right, left, and middle one. Try to feel the vibrations of the upper lip and both the nostrils. The cool air is pranavaya is moving inside. It is giving the cooling effect, and the warm air is coming out. Apana vayu. Observe the sensations on the upper lip and slowly take a deep breath and send into your eyes. Cleanse the eyes with the air. Pranavayu. We are cleaning the eyes with water. Now we are cleaning with the pranavayu. Now come towards the forehead region. Initially on your forehead wrinkles used to be. Now there is no wrinkle because there is no stress, there is no strain, there is no pain in your body. Your body totally become energized completely. Come to the head portion, conscious, unconscious, superconscious mind. Relax. Take a deep breath and send it to your head portion to cleanse that. Now total your body is energized completely. It is the prana shakti, the cosmic energy is filled in your body from toes to the midpoint of the head, Brahmarandra. Total body becomes tremendous. Focus is coming from your body, enormous. Total body is covered with the prana shakti, the cosmic energy. On this particular day, the no moon day, Amavasya Tithi, total your body is energized. All the negative energies are vanished. Now your total body is filled with prana shakti. Now gradually apana vayu we are taking out from both the peaks, calf muscles, knees, thighs, breast portion, Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Stomach region, Manipura chakra, back, Anahata chakra, heart region, Vishuddhi chakra, Kanthasthana, both the hands. Check out the negative energy from both the hands, back portion, spine, throat, neck, from the panchendriyas, ears, eyes, nostril, mouth, completely. Take out the all the negative energy from the Sahasrara, midpoint of the head, Brahmarandra. A black smoke is coming out from both the nostrils and as well as from the Sahasrara. Relax. Now your total body is filled with the prana shakti and energy like rising sun. Your body is focused like an arrow is formed around you. Your body completely from toes to the head. Completely an arrow is formed. A focus is coming to your relax. That arrow will not allow any negative energies to your body. It will give the total energy outside only. It will not accept any negativity. There is no negative thought in your mind right now. Your mind becomes thoughtless. It's blank. Relax, relax, relax. Repeat the sankalpa that initially you are taking a sankalpa that and repeat the sankalpa and say thanks to the supreme power, to the nature and to the Panchabhutas for giving the energy and making perfect the mind and body to get rebirth. You are taking new birth right now on the dark day, on the no moon day, Amavasya Tithi, the day you are giving up complete your negative energy to the darkness of the no moon day, and you are traveling, you have started your begin your drive towards the positive, towards the Purnima, Prakashamaya. Say thanks to the each every element, fire, air, space, Prithvi, land, and the water, to how much we require, that much only they are giving to us. They are not making any harm from the inside. And for thanks to all the living organisms, birds, animals, insects, all the organisms, and say thanks to each and every person to whom you know and to whom you are strangers to you. No one is disturbing in your life, in your activities. So that thanks to each and every person. Thanks to your mother and father who are giving you birth like this diamond. Thanks to each and every part of the body, toes to midpoint of the head. Because whenever you will give any instruction to any particular part of the body, that will make that work. Thanks. Say thanks to each and every part. Repeat in your mind that I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm perfect, I'm perfect, I'm perfect. Relax, relax, relax. Now you are completely taking a new birth. Everybody is your friend. The nature is your friend. Now slowly shake your right leg, left leg, both the legs together. Shake your right hand, left hand. Now total body slightly shake it, vibrate it. Twist your head right, left. Don't open the eyes. Now rub the palms. Massage your face, neck, throat, hands. Once again do the palming. Keep on your eyes. Slowly, gently open the eyes. Turn to the right side. Come into the sitting posture. Sit comfort. Right now you are like a newborn baby. Both the hands in the Namaskar position. Get ready for Shanti Path. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Do the palming. Keep on your eyes. Slowly open the eyes, look your palms and do the namaskara to the palms, then do the bhu namaskara, touch the forehead, then slowly head up, hands up and do the namaskara to each other. Relax. Om.
That was a beautiful session. Awareness program on Yoga Nidra in the practice of psychic sleep. It's not an asana, but a conscious state that flits on the border of sleep. Deep transformation can happen in Yoga Nidra the practice, bringing powerful potential for healing and self-growth. I thank all the sadhakas for joining us today. Tomorrow, again, we'll meet in the morning. Thank you very much.